everybody, I just wanted to post a review on Matched by Ali Condi. I know this is a fake-a-rooney. There's no book in here because my book is in my car. But I took the sleeve off because I was rereading this book before Crossed came out on the 1st. And so I have the book in my car. But here's the sleeve. And anyways, I know I talked about this book last year when I read it, but I realized that I didn't give it a formal review. And for that, I apologize, because I wasn't doing reviews yet at that point in my life, and now I am. So, here's my review, finally, of Matched by Ali Condi. So I will read to you the flap. Cassia has always trusted their choices. It's hardly any price to pay for a long life, the perfect job, and the ideal mate. So when her best friend appears on the matching screen, Cassia knows with complete certainty that he is the one, until she sees another face flash for an instant before the screen fades to black. Now Cassia is faced with impossible choices between Xander and Kai, between the life she's known and a path no one else has ever dared to follow, between perfection and passion. Matched is a story for right now, and a storytelling with the essence of a classic. So that's it. I loved this book. I was mesmerized by the neatness of this dystopian society. Like, everything was so described in such a way that made it feel so clean, and everybody was overall very happy, and there was such an order, and everything was done that way for this reason, and everything had a purpose, and I just overall was really, like, it was futuristic, but not to the point where it was like flying. Well, I guess that there's an airship, but it's not like, oh, a million years in the future. Like, I feel like this society could happen somewhere in the not so far away future. Cassia was blissfully ignorant until the day that she saw Kai on her screen, on her little microcard. And this story I loved because it was my kind of romance, because it wasn't a romance, like, in your face, like, oh, so much passion. It was like Mommy. A realistic kind of romance, where it's more of the choice between... Mommy? It was more of a story of, like, inner rebellion than, like, a romance. But there was a lot of romantic elements. Like, I really fell in love with Kai, as well as fell in love with the character of Xander. So overall, the character development was really well done. And Cassia, I really rooted for her. I really wanted to see her happy and with the guy that she really wanted, and whoever that may be. I mean, really. I didn't really have a preference. I kind of liked both guys in their own way. It just kind of it made me feel like everything you've ever known has been given to you. But what if you had a choice? And it's like, in our world, we know that we do have a choice. Ideally, we have a choice in who we love. But in Cassia's world, she doesn't. And they're kind of okay with that. Just kind of like, oh, okay, that's who the society thinks I should be matched with. And they're just alright with that. Until Cassia comes along and she's like, you know, maybe I'm not okay with that. And I really liked that. I really liked that inner rebellion. And she goes into saying, like, that her thoughts are her own, and she keeps these poems from her grandfather, and they're in her mind, and they're all hers. And I just really love that. It's so true, because, like, your mind is yours. No matter, like, if you're in prison, or whatever. Your thoughts, your imagination, your dreams, your hopes, those all belong to you. And I think that's really beautiful in this story. And the idea of the free will that they don't have, that she's trying so hard to achieve. And so, overall, I gave 4 stars to Matched. I loved this book. Loved it. Matched. Yeah. And I don't reread books often, so that ought to tell you that I loved this book in order to reread it in preparation for Crossed. which I will be reviewing next. What do you know? So, hope you guys are having a good day, and hope you watch my next video, Crossed by Ali Condi, the second book in the Matched series. La 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 la. I'm having way too much fun with this non-existent book here. Alright, talk to you kids later. Bye!